Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Seven Wonders Duel here on the Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. All right, Temple of Artemis. Don't have to ask me twice. And then I'm assuming my opponent's gonna take the Sphinx, and then really it's a toss-up. They probably take the Colossus, and we grab the Great Library. Is what I'm assuming is going to happen. A lot of good resource cards here. Yeah. All right. Ooh, this is an interesting one from my opponent. So we grab the extra turn, and then we grab the Divine Theater. I will happily take the glass, and then I'll take whatever resource he does not take. I would prefer the wood, just based on, all the stuff that I have, but I'm assuming my opponent is going to take the wood, which is fine. Okay, once again, I absolutely despise putting bail out here, because that just is a recipe for me to get something stolen, and I don't want that. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that changes things. Now that my opponent has decided to start a war, now I can put whatever I want, because I'm going to be first. As long as I have the coins, that is. I may look to play the Sanctuary. Okay, I'm definitely going to take this. Because the Sanctuary helps me in the second and third age. Okay, so my opponent seems to be going a military victory, which is not a bad victory to go for, considering that they have 3 shields here. Strategy is in play here. I am pretty happy to grab this. Just continue driving up the price of the clay. My opponent has to do something there. Okay. Well, I would have loved to discard, but assuming my opponent plays this. It's nice to get both of these. So that's not bad. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I figured was going to happen. Now we know that one of those is bail, and one of these is just the straight up coins. So I'm curious which one my opponent took. All right, I am happy to just discard that. If my opponent wants to spend all 4 coins to get another shield, so be it. Yeah, see, I'm not really that upset about that. So I'm happy to grab this. It's a little bit of a bummer. I'm just gonna discard some stuff. He can't afford this, so a little bit of a bummer that just kind of how that works out, where I'm assuming my opponent's going to put the gate here. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer, but not like catastrophic. Okay, I'm pretty okay with that. We got 10 coins going in. We're going to go first. Really curious on what... Yeah, so my opponent... Yeah. So, I'm going to go first, and I'm going to grab the 2 wood here. I know I'm giving this up to my opponent, but I don't really care. I think I can deal with that. Oh. This is what I do. I do this. because I don't want my opponent to have I don't want my opponent to get strategy for free. And then I'll happily pay a coin to get 12 coins. That also seems good. We also have Minerva here, and Minerva is an interesting one. Well, I will happily grab the papyrus here. That's a little bit annoying because my opponent can't afford it. I think we just take points. I could also, with the Divine Theater, I could steal a resource. I could steal a wonder. I probably should be doing a military thing. Yes, I probably should be taking a military card. But, you know. Like, I kind of think I do this. And, sorry, I double clicked there. And then, yeah, this one can go on the top of the deck. That's fine. And then, weirdly enough, I'm going to grab the Colossus. All right. Well, I do not want my opponent to have that, like, at all. Just gonna, I'm like, that's kind of a weird play to just like straight up discard it, but, yeah. I might want to go Great Library here sooner rather than later, simply on the grounds of if we can hit economy here, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I don't want my opponent to get. I'm gonna play a little bit of an aggressive game here. I want to keep my opponent as poor as possible. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna now, we're just gonna pay 2 coins. And I'm gonna just stick it right there. So then the next military card is wasted. And if I can back it up, then I can really waste a military card. That's fine. My assumption is that my opponent is going to do Statue of Zeus here. Oh, economy's over here. I should grab that. What is my opponent wanting to get? He just wants to get rid of that? Yeah, why am I not doing this? And why am I not just using this so I can do that for free? Yeah. Economy is what I would like to do. Because now I just get more money when my opponent does stuff. Assuming he's going to get rid of the wood. Just fine. So I have the wood reserve. That's fine. How worried am I about... So I think we do this. One, two, three, four, five. I think I would rather get this. Let's really back this up here. We can still do the gate. That is a lot of military cards right at the outset. However, I am very happy to grab this. Hilarious that my opponent cannot afford that. Can't afford this. Can't afford his wonder. I mean, I'm here for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to grab this. That's fine. I'm actually going to do this. I think this is the correct move. What just happened? Oh, he conceded the game. I was like, what in the world just happened? Hey, look, we won! I mean, it makes sense that my opponent conceded. We were very much in control of that game. We just had the best economy. We were going to be able to get more stuff. Hey, I thought there was like some kind of thing that I didn't know about the Pantheon expansion that I missed. So, woohoo! Nice job by us. Yeah, I felt like we had good control of that game. The getting both of the papyrus and the glass, like right away helped, and then we had 2 wood for the most part, and then at that point we were just we had too much powerful stuff for my opponent to have to deal with. Yeah. Again, I thought it was curious that my opponent didn't go more heavily for the science strategy. I thought that was weird, because that to me was the play. With strategy in play there, it would have been very, very okay, and in my opinion, a very good strategy so like, this is a perfect example. Grab some science, grab some military right off the bat, and really lean into, like, going to war. That, to me, is usually the best way to go about a, like, really aggressive military victory from the start. But let's see what happens in this game. I'm assuming my opponent takes one of the extra turns. Does not. Well, I was going to take the Divine Theater, but I think, like, having 3 extra turns and my opponent has none feels good. Feels really good. Now, Theology is in play, so, like, my opponent very much could, grab 4 wonders and then get, a science progress token. However, you're having to, that's a lot. That's the one thing with, like, counting on progress tokens, and that's just the trick with strategy here. Is, like, it'd be very easy for me to say, hey, this is going to be great. We're going to get this. We're going to get strategy, and then we're gonna win a military victory. Well, that's assuming that I get science cards, plus then get the duplicate symbol in the next stage. And that's a lot of big ifs. So, it's something to keep in mind. I definitely, like, you can kind of play for it, but if you kind of base your entire strategy around it, it's a little challenging. It can be a little challenging. The other challenging thing, if I were to go for a military victory here, if these wonders were flipped, if I had his and he had mine, this is where a military victory can be very powerful, because you can then, with your wonders, get shields as well. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'm happy to grab the glass. But my opponent now has so much good defense that I probably just leave it alone. If nothing else, I'll take it for defense. Don't underestimate the power of that. Where if your opponent is trying to go for a military victory and you pick up strategy, it really increases the effectiveness of everything that you do. And like especially in that last stage, like if you can pick up a 3 shield and it moves 4 spots, it pretty much takes you out of the woods. I'm probably taking the clay reserve if I'm my opponent, even though he already has the clay. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch the aggression here. So again, this might be where I look at, okay, is science a way for me to play more defensively? Now, with that said, okay, so I'm going to go this. Because with that said, I could just grab some science cards here and just straight up go for a science victory. We have, it's a decent chance that we hit with the Phoenician stuff, the law card. Not guaranteed by any means, but, we definitely could hit it. Probably want to try to see if I can use one of my extra turns with the Sanctuary. Oh, that's interesting. So he just discards that. All right. Man, that clay reserve is still sitting there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing why I wouldn't do this. Okay. I'm also not seeing why I wouldn't just do this. I know this is like, bleeding me dry of money. But I really like that for my economy. I'm going to have to discard, obviously, the next... whatever the next card is, I'm going to have to discard because I need money. But... This is interesting. Letting my opponent place all these cards is a little precarious. I'm very interested to see what my opponent does here, because unless I do a military card, I will go first the next turn. So yeah, it's interesting. All right, well, I was going to discard, but I'll take that happily. Assuming my opponent takes the stone. I really want the papyrus. That's what I want. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to discard this. Okay. I am not going to give my opponent the gate for 6 coins. Like, we're going to prevent that at least. That's a little bit of a bummer. So, I can't really use an extra turn here because then I won't have any money. I suppose I could use the... I guess... How important... So, I'm going to discard this. I mean, how important is this papyrus because I have this wonder? I think I'm fine with that. Oh. I mean, I'm happy to do this. The 9 victory points is fine to put out there. Zeus, I think I like, but I just haven't found really like the right situation that I like it in. So. I think I want to grab... How do I want to play this? How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Okay, he just plays this. So do I play the extra turn for the Sanctuary? I'm going to go with yes, because I want that -2. And then I would prefer my opponent not to have that. And I want the coins. That's what I would like. That's fine. So what do we got? Oh, Ra? Okay. Yes, well, I would love to go first, and thank you. I will happily take a wonder from you, and that's going to be... I think it's Divine Theater here. Or is it the Mausoleum? I think it's Divine Theater. Comment below if you think I made a mistake, or should have gone with Circus Maximus or Colossus. I guess the reason to not go for the Mausoleum is I have Hades here, and I could pull something out of the discard pile that way. Now, my opponent has access to that, but still. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. That's why I hate putting any of the steel stuff out there, especially that's a weird play to do when... Okay. I actually kind of don't care about any of this. I don't really want to reveal 2 cards. I don't really care. Well, actually, I would... Well, my opponent then would just get that. So at least this, they continue paying for things. You know what? I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to grab this. It's early enough that I probably get some decent coins off of it. Could also drain my depending on what my opponent does, I could drain my coins for gate. Hope we hit something. And then we also have the Divine Theater available. To grab something as well. I guess probably the play would be go Divine Theater and grab the 12 coins. I mean, I guess we could steal a resource, but I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm like completely hurting for resources here. So like, yeah, I think we just let's just construct this. Let's just construct it. Okay, I like this. Now I'm feeling like the gate could be interesting. Okay. I don't like that. That's not fun. I am not concerned about this. If my opponent really wants to push the military, I am feeling okay to allow my opponent to continue to do that. We still have Minerva up here that we can use to kind of slow the progress. We can, yeah, okay, all right. I see you. I don't love that I lose 5 coins there, but that's funny. I am pretty happy to just discard this for coins. Excuse me, sorry. You gotta be careful now, but I don't know. Okay. That's fine. I really just don't want my opponent to get this. How do I want to play this? I really don't care about this wonder outside of an extra turn anymore. I think that I would like to discard this for coins. I want money. Well, that's a bummer. Because now we pretty much, we have to do this. We're just going to pay 2 coins. And we're going to place this here. um. All right, all right, all right. No worries. Everything's fine. I love living on the edge. Okay, that is fine. Okay, that is a lifesaver. There we go. That backs that up. What am I wanting here? What's my opponent? My opponent probably just takes this. I think that I want to. What's in the discard pile? Anything fun? I mean, I guess this is fine. Okay. All right. I think I'm okay. Just let's get rid of that. You want to do other stuff? That's fine. I just want to get rid of all military cards right now. Okay. I think I'm okay doing this. Get some points on the board. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I need the 2 wood. I think I'm just gonna do this. I really don't want my opponent to get the gate. And yeah, like that, getting 12 coins, I think that seems pretty nice at this. I paid 7 coins to get 12 coins. I think that seems pretty nice. And really, this doesn't hurt me that much. What would I want? Well, and the other thing I could do is I can just activate the Divine Theater and steal it. Okay. So I think I'm just going to take this. I have to watch that my opponent does have the Mausoleum. Okay. He's going to get rid of my glass, which is okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. At least I think he's going to get rid of my glass. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think that I want to go first. And I would like to do this. And then I would like to grab the Forum. I have 2 extra turns to work with. And then, I mean, really, the Divine Theater. What am I really looking for? I suppose I could just steal a resource and be annoying. It is 2 victory points. Okay, he just discards that. I mean, at this point, just like points are good. I probably want to grab this 9-point Pantheon as well. Like, why am I not doing that? Yeah, like, let's just do this. Let's just get 9 points. That seems good, right? Give me all the Pantheons. Okay, well, I'm going to grab this, even though I would like this. I'm going to do the smart move. Okay, that is fine. I am happy to do this and grab 7 points. Assuming my opponent grabs this. Yeah, I just don't... the reason I'm not doing the Divine Theater is I just don't think there's anything here that's like... excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. I just don't think there's anything here that I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Like, I could totally do this and it would be insane. I think this is fine. It's victory points, and that's what we need at this point. And probably great chance that we can grab both of these for 12 points, considering we have extra turns. Yeah, see, like, I'm okay with that, because we can now grab this. Oh, hey, look, I get some... I forgot I had this. Look at that. Look at urbanism do something. I mean, there's not anything... I already got the victory point one. I don't know, what's the... I guess I could do the coin victory point one. That's actually not a bad idea to do for the Divine Theater. So I probably should do that. Okay, yeah... I think we, yeah. Yeah, we do this, because it's free. And then we grab this one, and then we grab this one. Because this has the potential to be some more victory points for us. Victory points is what we're concerned about at this point. My opponent cannot do any extra turns, and my opponent has no Pantheons, so... and I suppose my opponent could go get something from the discard pile, but... I don't care. Probably am going to want to try to figure out how to do pyramids as well before this is all said and done. Because that is another 9 points for me. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I suppose you get like one of these 5-pointers. That would make the most sense to me. At this point, it's just more points. Yeah. However, this is great. Got a points advantage there. Would love for you to spend 13 coins to do that. Oh. I mean... Well, here, no, we do this. We do this. And then this. So then if my opponent wants to play this, that's fine, and then we'll just play the pyramids on our last turn. I mean, technically, if my opponent plays this as a 5-point card, oh. Well, I love that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, we win 12-5 on these cards. Then we've got the Pantheon there. Now my opponent has more coins in the war, but that makes it a close game, but not close enough. So yeah, key moments in that game were just Pantheons are really good. Stealing the Wonder, getting some coins there. Getting something out of the discard pile, getting coins that turn to victory points, preventing my opponent. Now we ended up not needing it, but hey, that was fine. The gate allowed us to get coins. Like Pantheons are good. I think my opponent didn't lean quite as heavily as what they were missing was grabbing some of the science cards to try to grab strategy. That would have been probably a good move, but. So be it. Hey, if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and we'll see you next time.